What if you could find the entire creative soul of a nation all under one roof? Well, today, that's exactly what we're looking at. The Pakistan National Council of the Arts, or the PNCA. It's this amazing institution that's both a museum of the past and, believe it or not, a launchpad for the future. So let's get into it. This quote from the Director General, Muhammad Ayub Jamali, just perfectly sets the stage. It really highlights this powerful two-sided mission. On one hand, you're preserving this incredibly rich heritage, and on the other, you're building a stage for brand new voices. It's all about using the past to fuel the future. So what is the PNCA really? To get a handle on its impact, we've got to look at its core mission first. Let's dig into why it was even created and what its whole purpose is for the nation. Okay, so this wasn't just some gallery that popped up overnight. The PNCA was established by an act of parliament way back in 1973, and it was given this really powerful mandate to lead the development of all arts in all their forms across the entire country. That makes it a true government-backed powerhouse for culture. A huge part of that mission, as you can imagine, is all about preservation. So now let's take a look at how the PNCA acts as a guardian, protecting the nation's incredible artistic history. This timeline really shows how it grew. It hit the ground running, creating the Visual Arts Division just a year after it was founded. But check out 1975, the National Puppet Theater. That wasn't just about putting on shows. It was a deliberate move to save a precious folk art from completely disappearing. And then a massive leap forward in 2007 with a permanent, state-of-the-art National Art Gallery. Every single step shows a deeper and deeper commitment to that mission. And at the very core of all this preservation work is something really special: the permanent art collection. This is basically where the nation's artistic identity is stored, studied, and celebrated for generations and generations to come. And this just brilliantly shows the sheer diversity of that identity. The collection isn't just focused on one thing. No, it spans everything from modern and contemporary works to the incredibly detailed traditions of miniature and calligraphic art, right alongside bold abstract pieces. It's the whole tapestry of Pakistani visual expression. But here's the thing. The PNCA is so much more than just a quiet home for historical artifacts. It's a vibrant, living, breathing stage. So let's see how this institution brings art to life, right here and now. This is such a key point. The council is all about preserving what's called intangible cultural heritage. So, stuff you can't hang on a wall, like music and dance and theater. They're out there actively organizing shows that represent the unique cultures from all of Pakistan's diverse provinces. And a perfect example of this is their National Music Festival. Look at this structure. It's basically a 3-day journey through the entire soundscape of the nation. Day 1 is classical, Day 2 is all about the instruments, and Day 3 celebrates the raw, amazing power of folk music. What a fantastic way to experience the country's auditory heritage. Okay, now this is what I find so fascinating. The National Puppet Theater took an art form that was literally fading away, string puppetry, and completely reimagined it. They're not just preserving old historical tales. They're using those exact same traditional puppets to talk about incredibly modern issues, things like mental health and climate change. It's just such a brilliant way to connect the past and the present and make tradition feel totally relevant to young people today. All right, so we've seen preservation. Check. We've seen performance. Check. But what about the future? Well, that brings us to the PNCA's forward-looking mission: investing in the next wave of artists. And this is where the whole thing becomes truly interactive. It stops being a place where you just observe art and it becomes a place where you can create it. The council is essentially asking the public this exact question. Hey you, are you ready to unlock your own artistic side? And just look at the variety here, from traditional instruments like the sitar and rubab to modern guitar, from the quiet focus of calligraphy to the high energy of an acting class. The PNCA offers this huge range of courses. This is what it means to make art truly accessible, giving anyone, no matter their age or background, the tools to find their own creative voice. And, these aren't just abstract ideas on a website. These opportunities are real, they're happening right now. The PNCA is constantly hosting workshops, like this one for semi-classical dance, that make their mission totally tangible. It's a place where you can literally just walk in, pick up a brush or an instrument, and start learning. So when you put it all together, the preservation, the performance, the education, what does it all add up to? What does it mean for the nation's future? The most crucial thing to take away from all this is simple. The Pakistan National Council of the Arts is not a static, dusty museum. Not at all. It's a dynamic, living, breathing, creative hub. It's a place that connects the past to the present and is actively building a platform for the entire future of Pakistan's culture.
And so, looking at the work of the PNCA leaves us with this really powerful question. And it's not just about Pakistan, it's about any nation. How vital is art in shaping not just a country's identity, but its actual future? That's something to think about.